Zerg here. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to give just a little update on what my current plans are for this channel. So let me just talk about I guess the easiest way would be to show you guys. So there's this contest, animators guild contest, and I've decided to go ahead and join that. This is a contest hosted by Howard Hurst, Wimhurst. I apologize if I get his name wrong, but anyways, this contest is hosted by Howard, and he's also the one who heads up the Animators Guild, which I'm a part of, and also has a Discord channel. I'm on there, and so yeah, I just went ahead and entered this contest. It's for 2021, and it's already started. So what this is, if I can get it to load. Oh well. So what this is a short film contest, and so it's basically a contest to make the best short film for let's see here, when's the end date? That would be, you need to have made it in the time since May 20. Okay, deadline. So it closes up on April 1st of 2021, and that's going to be when you have to, the last deadline to submit your entry. And then after that, I'm assuming that then they'll announce the winners whenever that is chosen. So I went ahead and signed up for this, and which means that I will be conceptualizing a project and bringing it to fruition. So I'll have to be working on a project and finish a animation project for this contest because I entered already. And that will be what I will be working on for the large majority of the time on my channel. So I will be trying to organize a animation. So I have a few ideas in my mind, but the beginning of that will be organizing it. So here's my file setup. So what I'm going to do for this is the absolute beginning of my project as an animator doing his first short film. So hopefully you guys are going to be able to see little bits and pieces of what I do, and as a novice animator, just getting into the field of animation, and how he goes through the steps to creating and building this short film. And so that's really what this series on my channel is going to be about, is starting the beginning of my project and how my path to the end game, which is getting this project finished in this case, to finish a short film project and turn it in the proper format, hopefully. And we'll see how that goes. Whether I win or lose, that's beside the point, really. It would be great if I won, but the project and the experience I gain from that will be a win in and of itself, whatever the results. So yeah, so I'm going to start off here with this new folder, and I'm going to call it short film project. My short film project, yeah. So that's going to be my project here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a text document. So even though I'm an animator, I've got a plan for this thing, how I'm going to do it. And one of the first things that I'm going to be doing and working on is the characters. So let me just make a document for my characters. Really doesn't matter if this is spelled right. So then in this text file, then let's say I have actually, let me break this down even further. So I'm going to add a file, and that'll be characters. And then I'm going to throw this in here, and let me change this, rename, let's say main character, yes. Yeah. And then what I'll do in here is I'll start off, let's see here, traits. What are some of the traits? This is the very, very beginning phase of this project. And what I'm wanting to show you here is not necessarily the best way, just what way I'm choosing. And I'm going to make a whole bunch of mistakes along the way, probably, and learn along the way from this project. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this project. And so, like, some of the traits for my main character, I've already conceptualized. I want this character is introverted. And he's very, he's analytical. Yeah, and this is fine. Like the roughness of this, the misspellings, all that. I'm going to show you just my rough phase, my brainstorming phase of this stuff in its raw form. And so you're going to see the little mistakes and all that, and that's cool. So this is how I'm going to start off my project. And then, of course, yeah, I can save that. And then what I'll do is I'll keep building characters in this character folder, and that will give me ideas. And then I can build scripts. And let's say over here, then I start doing crazy stuff like rough scenes. Rough scenes. And then our and let's, I could do in here even concept art or whatever, and then I'll just organize it and reorganize it as I go along. But this is going to be the beginning of my project, and the first phase, which is brainstorming organization. I have ideas of what the overarching storylines could be. I have a whole bunch of different possibilities that I could pursue, but this here will get me started to organizing my project, and then from there I can brainstorm. And my first plan is to brainstorm a whole bunch of general frameworks of storylines that I could animate. For example, say you wanted to write about a duck or something, and that's your character, is this duck. And well, what's going to happen with the duck? What is this story about? And then you build a framework around it. Well, maybe it's about the duck growing up. Well, what's the point of the story then? Well, maybe it's about what are his struggles. So like in the case of the ugly duckling, that's a great example. That here's this little duckling or whatever that perceives itself as ugly, but then becomes a beautiful swan. I think that's how the story goes. So anyways, that general theme, an ugly duckling who becomes a beautiful swan, let's say, that is the overarching story, the overarching concept. And the point is that the exterior doesn't determine the character, the beauty that is the true beauty of a person, which is what's on the inside. So exterior beauty is skin deep, and true beauty is what's on the inside of a person. So yeah, then that's the basic overarching theme, and then you build it out. Well, what does the character look like conceptually, and you start drawing that character. For example, I pull up Rita, and as an artist, you pull up whatever tool it is that you're working with, and I got a brainstorm, and you start making rough sketches. This is what I hope to be doing with my project, and then you choose whatever size and everything. And so here I'm gonna be looking at the constraints. What are the constraints for the quality of the film? It's going to be MP4, but what is the resolution that they want this animation to be in? Okay, it's going to be 1920 by 1080 full HD, 24 FPS, which is frames per second, and of course higher quality is preferred, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do higher quality. And so just to get myself used to that, it's going to be 1920 by 1080 pixels is going to be my new document size. That way I start getting that size factor. And Then, in the same vein of thought, if we're going to start conceptualizing this duck character, the ugly duckling or whatever, then okay, the artist starts off with, hopefully not that, that's way, but they start off with, you know, some concept art. It's a little bit bigger. 6 pixels, double it. That's looking good. Okay, so then they start off with, well, let's just for the sake of exaggeration, let's just say it's super rough. So, you know, they get this really ugly, you know, duck. And it's so bad that it doesn't even look like a duck at this stage. And, you know, they start out with this horrible, rough draft. And that's their first rough draft of that character. And maybe they save it, maybe they don't. But then they get better and they start really thinking about, well, what does a duck look like? And they look it up on the internet and they find pictures. Well, what do ducks start, you know, looking like? And that would be my flow of how I would start getting stuff done. How do I draw this anime character or whatever it is? And then you hopefully start getting stuff that's more believable. And I don't know very well how to draw ducks. But let's say it evolves from that really hideous thing to something only slightly less hideous. And, you know, and it's the semi-cute ugly duckling, let's say. Bigfoot ugly duckling, or whatever. And of course, this is absolutely a ridiculous example, but you get the idea. You know, you start refining, you start brainstorming, you start really rough sketching, and then you go from there. And no, I don't want to save that. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. That's all I'm going to do for now. And just the introduction that I am going to start my short film project, and I hope you guys enjoy. Please stick around and watch the rest of these videos as they come out. I'm really excited about this project and just the work and effort that'll go into it, and hopefully the quality of the end piece. And I'm excited to see this project through. So join me on my journey as a beginning animator, a novice animator, to creating his first short film. Thanks for watching, and please smash that like button and post a comment in the comments below. And see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.